I've been searching my whole life for someone like you, someone who understands my heart the way that you do. But now that you're here, girl, I don't know what to say. I really wanna find a way, really wanna know you, I really wanna show you how I feel about you when I look in your eyes. Well, isn't it just lovely? The way my baby loves me. She really sets my soul on fire, but no words required. The way my baby loves me, with no words required. Every day that I spend with you, yeah, you got me feeling brand new. Ain't nobody love me, yeah, with a love so true. I wanna tell you how I feel, but I don't know what to say. I really wanna find a way, really wanna know you, I really wanna show you how I feel about you when I look in your eyes. Well, isn't it just lovely? The way my baby loves me. She really sets my soul on fire, with no words required. I tried to calculate it, she said don't complicate it. Baby, it's simple, it's only love. It's only love. Just be who you got to be, try to live more naturally. Everything arrives in its own time. Well, isn't it just lovely? The way my baby loves me. She really sets my soul on fire, with no words required. Now isn't it so lovely? The way my baby loves me. Oh, isn't it so lovely? Oh, isn't it just lovely? Yeah. The way my baby loves me. Yeah.
How's it, everybody? And welcome to the Daily Pidgin Podcast. My name's Andy Bumatai.
And I'm James Money.
And you are the Hamajang Gang.
The Hamajang is what we call the people that participate in the live chat. So if you want to be part of the Hamajang Gang, please jump into that chat.
Just like Mama Sean right there saying, how's it? Aloha. And look who's here.
E.T. Guerrero, Aloha, Andy, James, and Gangi.
Oh, I noticed you rolled the R's, huh, bro?
I try.
Oh, man.
Oh,
yeah.
I try.
Hey, Ron Sedano. Aloha, everyone.
Hey, how's it, Kavika? Saying aloha.
Yeah, you know what, Ron? Have you been here before? I don't recall seeing his name before.
That's my first time seeing it.
Yeah, there we go, Ron. If you're new, let us know, and we may have a custom-made Hawai'i music video that takes you through your old neighborhood. We know more of all, but we get plenty. Who's this here?
G Gamba saying, how's it to see and tarot?
Oh, hey, Captain Paul Stewart, Daily Pidgin Broadcast. I'm a carrier. You know what, hey, Captain, we're on 9 platforms now. Well, 3 of them are YouTube. Facebook. 2 are YouTube, but we're also on Kick, LinkedIn, Rumble. What else? Twitch. And yeah, Facebook and YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. Good to see you, Captain. I'm selling my bike. If you know anybody, let me know. Okay. Hey, how's it? And there's Devin, one of our moderationists in the crinkly paper hat. Huh?
Leilani Mitchell, it's my Super Friday, y'all. I'll still be here even on vacation.
Oh, there you go, Lilani. Enjoy. Gil Soto, I have your your drop queued up if we get to it.
Hey.
Mahalo for being here. Yeah, what does C Honda have to say?
If you are from a place in Hawaii, let us know. We might have a music video to play for you in your area.
She's so much more articulate than I am. Thank you, James Araki. K is our, that's code for their lurking. Yeah, true. I've been here before. Okay, Ron, then sorry, but I used to have a memory. Now I have an iPhone. So,
I get Android, so I don't remember.
you don't remember nothing. Hey, namaste, Zen.
Aloha to all the people that they named in that chat. So,
Thank you. Oh, that was truncated, as they say. Kavika Roth Rochen. I'm watching on 2 platforms. Mahalo nui loa. Hey,
Mama T-Bird.
our friend right there.
Aloha Hamajan Gang.
I enjoyed a meal with her and Guitar Ollie, excuse me, at Kau in Sacramento when we were there. Yes, hey, K-Mac, Devin, aloha no. Woo.
Colleen Carl Patterson saying Happy Aloha Friday from Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. I noticed you say Oklahoma. Is that how they pronounce it, or are you being funny?
Oh, just me being funny.
I
I try sometimes.
Sometimes, brah. You nailing it, Michael Anthony Smith with the super concise.
Hi.
Oh, you sounded Japanese when you said that.
Hi.
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 Hey, how's it, Gary? How's it, you wild and crazy guys? No, I remember seeing Steve Martin at the NBC Arena.
Oh, wow.
Right? And, packed house. He walked out and he says, look at all, what is 8,000 people here? I'd like to start with my disappearing dime trick. Which is so Steve Martin. I love it. Woo, Aloha Friday, Kinako. Yeah. Is Kinako down there?
She's playing with her laptop. Kinako,
well, let's see if we can get her on camera. There we go. No.
Wait, here she goes.
No.
Come here, Kinako.
Oh, look at
the
that.
The camera is...
I see your hand do that. I want to go over there. That's amazing. How's it, G Gamba? Namaste, Zen. Aloha. Always good to see you. As James tries to coke Kinako on the... Oh, look, just off camera, I saw a little nose there. Hi, June. Aloha no. Aloha Friday. Whew, bad couple of days, so I need you guys. Oh, June. Well, guess what? Let it go. Let it flow, as they say. Oh, look, see? You could be fighting James for a laptop, June. So, things... and gesture, you got to use just your teeth, okay? Christopher, number 43 in the holly. Hey, how's it, James? Andy and Hammer Jang Gang, ninja-like mods, and anybody who likes the show. Oh, saying hi to the ninja. See, here we are. This is a Facebook user from the Facebook user group. That's the Daily Pigeon Live group on Facebook. And when they show up, it just says Facebook user. There was a way we posted that they could put their names, but a lot of people don't want to.
Anonymous.
Anonymous, yeah.
But it's saying hello to the Okies in Oklahoma, so maybe it's an Oklahoman.
Oh, could be, yeah. Well, that they can still be in the user group. Of course. Yeah, and Surfer Frank Downey says, 7 p.m.
Oh,
okay, great. 7 a.m., p.m. I have a clock that has like morning, afternoon, evening. So when I take a nap, I get up, I look, I'm going, okay, I know where I'm at. I'm serious. Ooh, Kinako Cam. Yeah, Gil Soto. Ooh, she wants to ole. Right, Kavika, guaranteed. Ooh, Steve Martin, Bowfinger. Ooh, look at this. Is that the Tao president there with you, Captain, in your
Captain
avatar?
Paul?
Yeah. Well, Captain Paul Stewart, yes, but that's the president of Tatao. Oh man, I'm Rich. Yeah, Tattoo Rich, we call him. Yeah, he has a tattoo shop and good guy. I interviewed him.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Tatao, huge group. I mean, huge club. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, let's see. All right, what we do here, by the way, we play custom made. Wait, hold on. It stops just as I noted. It starts again. Anyway, we play custom-made music videos every once in a while, but mostly we've been editorializing news items to give the migrated Hawaiian small kind idea of what's been going on in Hawaii. And this first one is announcing this weekend we have the Aloha Festival, right? Going, there's a bunch of functions, and then this Saturday the Aloha Week Parade goes through. So let's check that out.
Welcome back now, 7:24 on this Tuesday morning. It's hard to go wrong when it comes to Hawaiian crafts and some Ono food. That's part of what will be available this weekend in Waikiki, as Aloha Festivals will have its annual Ho'olaulea in Waikiki. It's on the 30th. That's the 75th annual Floral Parade.
Wow.
Joining me now, Monty McCumber, board
Saturday.
member of Aloha
Next
Festivals.
Saturday.
Aloha, and good morning, Monty. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So what are we expecting for these festivals?
Oh, well, this Saturday is the Waikiki Ho'olaulea, as you mentioned. So it starts at 6, it ends at 9:30. It's on Kalakaua Avenue. We have tons of food and crafts, and we'll have performance stages, so people will want to get there early for parking. And we end the month with the Floral Parade on the 30th, which is from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. It starts at Ala Moana Park, goes through Kalakaua, and ends at Queen Kapi'olani Park.
The theme for this year, Pili Aina, is really incredible. How is that going to be celebrated, and what does that mean?
Yeah, so Pili Aina means to have a kinship with the land, to have a real close connection. And so we're encouraging people to reconnect with the natural surroundings and to do it in new and old ways.
Now, as far as how folks can get down there, how folks can sign up, and how many vendors you folks have, what's the info that people need to know?
All the information can be found at alohafestivals.com, and so they can also buy these lovely ribbons, which help to celebrate the parade. And we have swag by Hawaii's Finest. In fact, they're one of the sponsors for this year. Our title sponsor is Hawaii Tourism Authority. Our presenting sponsor is Hilton Hawaiian Village, Waikiki Beach Resort. And our parade sponsor is Alohilani Resort, Waikiki Beach.
All of these events are incredibly fun and educational. Any personal favorite for you?
Brother got to learn how to scroll smooth.
I know. Like Stephen Martin movies, kind of jerky.
I was like, bro, come on.
Oh, for me, it's probably the parade, because that's one of my first memories. And in fact, Aloha Festivals is a generational event, so people come with anticipation or start the year with anticipation for this event. So we're looking forward to reconnecting with old folks and meeting new folks.
Yeah, it's always so fun and beautiful, really, every year, especially the parade.
Yeah.
All right, Monty, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And you can catch that. The Aloha Festivals Ho'olaulea will be Saturday. That goes from...
You can tell brother loved the island because you get the tattoo of Ni'ihau right by his eye. You saw that? That's what that is. So he can spark the aina anytime he likes.
So his eyeball is Kauai.
Yeah, that's right. And there's a little ferry going back and forth. I don't know if you saw that. Phew, brother, got him.
From 6 to 9 p.m. along Kalakaua Avenue. The Floral Parade will be on the 30th. Now, if you can't catch that in person, Berkeley Kamakapili will be hosting our live stream. You can catch that both on KHI as well as KH12.com. Again, thank you so much, Monty.
Thank you.
You know what, Gary, you said, what's up with the newscasters wearing suits and ties? Ooh, I know. You know what? They tried not doing it, and people said that there's no credibility to somebody who's doing the news that isn't in a tie. You know, yeah, a friend of mine was one newscaster, and he lobbied big time, you know. He says, you know, we can go Aloha crisp and do the thing. They said, guess what? And most of it is mainland stations looking at their affiliates.
Oh, I see.
It's not the local. It's not a local decision.
Yeah.
Right. So I know. Ah, that's right. Yeah. In fact, I did mine. You know, I'm doing those shorts, right? You know, and I'm wearing a jacket, and people are going, "What's with that jacket here?" I'll give you if you're not. You know, on YouTube, and you know the people who are on Kick and Rumble and you know LinkedIn, a lot of them aren't on YouTube. This is what I've been posting. If you, James has one too.
Yes.
I think you're going to do another one today, right? Are you?
Oh, not today. Probably next week. Yeah.
Next week or something. But anyway, this gives you an idea of what I've been posting in my favorite aspect ratio. For the first time, Hawaii is hosting the more than 3,000 members of the Society of Dyslexics Against Acronyms. A spokesperson for ABC Stores mentioned that normally they see an uptick in business when conventions are in town.
But it seems the dyslexics are avoiding the ABC store, and the name may have something to do with it. A spokesperson for the Star supermarket chain was unavailable to respond to a viral post that showed this picture with the caption, "How gross! Why would somebody shop at a grocery store named Rats?" We'll have more on this story as details become available.
So what do you think? I could be a newscaster or what?
Yes, a little bit of podcast quality in you.
A little bit of podcast quality.
Yeah.
Yeah. We would never give up our podcast quality. Ooh, I wear shorts all year long. Well, you know what? You're lucky, surfer Downey. You're a surfer too.
Yeah.
But when I go work in Indiana, I wear Levi's. Ooh, dress up. Big question: do you iron them?
Ooh.
That's against the law in many states.
Really?
Yeah.
Also,
Ooh.
do you iron them with the crease down the middle or flat?
Well, if I iron them at all, I iron flat. You know, I don't know where the crease is cool. Yeah. Captain, Howard didn't get the memo.
Yeah, Howard Dykes, yeah.
Yeah, Howard Dykes. Hey, you look like you had a few drinks after work. Really? Okay.
So you look good then.
I must look good, yeah. By the way, I don't drink, so it was probably just, me. I shoot those things at 6 in the morning sometimes, It's what I need to do before I get into the groove for this, right? So, super job. See, hey, there we go. And the music, yeah. We get the dun, 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 dun. I had to search that out. Love that, Mom. Thank you, Mama T-Bird. Hold the cheese, right?
Hold the cheese.
Steven Danielson, going K, internet connection off and on. Ooh, okay, well, stay safe.
Yeah.
I know. Medium 7-Up, a.k.a. Miles. Aloha kako, feeling sick. Will just be lurking. Oh, brah, I hope you get better. A few people are getting sick. I hope it's not the Rona, because that's been going around. Went through my family like a wildfire. I'm the only one that didn't get it, knock on wood.
I was like, too soon for the wildfire freeze. But it is flu season.
Okay, let me rephrase it so you're not offended. It went through me like an Oprah Winfrey purchase. Better?
Kind of, but she's, she's on the hot seat right now. Hot, heat, fire.
Okay. I have about 35. I'm always changing styles. Well, so all the numbers. Oh no, Levi's. I got the 510s, the 305s, the 460s, and my favorite jeans, the 420s.
Sometimes on, sometimes off.
Yeah, sometimes off, but always loose.
Yeah.
I know. Feel better, Miles. Yeah, coming from Michael, I gotta tell you. And I can't believe you're still up. He does a super early morning DJ thing.
Today's Friday. Saturday. I think he's off, right?
Oh, is that right?
Okay, I think he's like weekday mornings right here.
Oh,
radio.
I get it. Yeah. Knee slapper, Andy. Ooh.
I would hate to be knee.
I know, because better than knee slipper.
Knee gonna get cracks.
Hey, Garrett, how you, brother? Saying how's it to me and saying how's it to James. Yeah. Oh, saying how's it to everybody in general.
Hey.
That's very nice. Cindy Krause warming up the house. Mahalo for being here. Hey. Okay, this next one here, this is kind of interesting. The HPD has been going after these illegal gaming rooms, right? And, well, I'm just going to play it, but they're starting out how they know of 100 of these, but they're on a program to reduce it. Look at the number they want to reduce it to.
Oh, boy.
Try to notice that, okay? Oh, wait a minute. Let's say hi to Eric S. first. Who, the Daily Show on Comedy Central. A story with Robert Kekaula reporting he had to zing him about the Aloha shirt he was wearing. Yeah, of course. Here we go.
The police say they're aware of 100 active game rooms across the island.
And they say they're on track to bring that number down to 80 next year. Our Jelani Martinez has more on a...
Wait, did we hear that correctly?
Down to 80?
Yeah. So next year they want to bring that 100 of gaming rooms they know about to 100. If you know about them, You know, this reminds me of that thing. You go, this guy is, and they have the mug shot of it. Why you never grab him when you took his picture?
He was standing right there in the post office.
He was right inside.
Citywide initiative to crack down on illegal game rooms.
One of the most recent game rooms busted was right across the street from this elementary school here.
That's Kalihi'uka.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I went there 5th grade. Yeah, we lived in Kalihi a short period of time, and you know, my dad wanted to upgrade from Waianae, couldn't afford, had to move back. Waianae.
Well, you went
In
across the
Kalihi
street,
Valley.
play cards.
Yeah, I guess that's where he lost all the money.
City leaders are hoping to strengthen enforcement and laws. That includes going after landlords.
These rooms have been operating for almost 10 years each. We've raided them many times, and they keep reopening. So it's very frustrating for us.
Corporal Alexander Watson says a game room that was originally below this liquor store on Kalihi Street moved to different locations on this property. But the landlord had permit violations, so the city was able to shut it down.
Getting called back for follow-up inspections and seeing the game rooms being like physically torn down, it's incredible, you know, and it's a sign of hope.
Since then, Kalihi'uka Elementary noticed a difference. The principal says this tree on campus used to be a hub for drug deals.
Because people would literally stand on this side of the tree at all hours of the school day and drug deals would happen. So there's less and less now.
Now,
Because kids are out of school, and why don't you just go over there with a bat and crack that bugger and it beat it?
Wait, I'm kind of lost here. So, because of the game room, there was drugs, or because of the game room, there's now no more drugs?
No, because of the game room, there's drugs. In other words, you know, the drug guys know that the people who go in there have money, and a lot of them, they want amphetamines. They could like stay up all night or whatever.
I
So the tree, what? You visit the tree or what? You seem kind of nervous.
What a head.
Ooh.
council members Andrea Tupola and Tyler Dos Santos Tam want to strengthen the city's ability to go after landlords. Their new bills would allow the Department of Planning and Permitting to fine landlords up to $150,000 and would allow police to serve penalties for building and fire codes and land use violations.
Wow.
HPD and DPP would work together to enforce the law.
They're able to go in and immediately say illegal walls, illegal wiring, no building permit. That goes to the landlord, and that, I think, is to the point of discouraging the landlords from continuing this sort of operation.
Because they have to build such an extensive case to nail down an operator or a cashier, the other way is to ask people to please operate businesses legally.
The problem is asking nicely.
Looks like such an inviting place to go to. I don't know why, you know, more people don't frequent it.
So they don't get them for gambling, they get them for illegal wiring.
Yeah, right. And if you want to build a legal house, it takes a year to get a permit.
That's weird. It's like, hey, I know you murdered somebody here, but your son, you didn't have a do not, watch out for a slippery sidewalk.
Yeah, right.
Sign out.
You know, hey, Illuminati. I do not know if this is a question or a
statement.
but we'll forge ahead here.
Just hasn't worked. Tupola says there are 16 active game rooms in her Leeward Oahu district.
Game is that?
She's hoping new laws will help the city say game over. The measures are expected to be heard by the Honolulu City Council in first reading on October 4th. Reporting from Kalihi Valley, Jelani Martinez, Hawaii News Now.
Jelani Martinez with the game over.
Game over. Well, you know, they do their best. Hi, JoJo girl.
JoJo girl.
Went to Las Vegas City for a Fremont weekend. Whoo, a Fremont Street experience. Oh, man, that must have been a little crazy. Hope you had fun, JoJo girl. Ooh, thanks for the update. We should go to Vegas.
I would love to.
Yeah. Mini Las Vegas Strip. Yeah, there we go. Hey, they got Al Capone on tax charges. Yeah, that's how they do it. But what's happening, I think, is that there's just so much laws to protect the landlord, because the landlord's going, it's my tenant, it's not me, you know, but you know there's coordination. Anyway, let's go to Vegas. We tried a couple years ago, you know, to do a junket where we all got together, and then we went to Vegas. In fact, Nani and I talked about it the other day. Wouldn't it be fun to go to Vegas and do this show from there for a week, and then in the evening have activities like Lono performing, us performing, you know, the compliments, and, you know, different people we could bring there and do our own little, you know, thing.
Hamajang Weekend.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's a great name. Ooh, Azed, been enjoying your YouTube short skits you guys are making. Oh, thank you, Kona Ben. Really, thanks for coming by here. And please subscribe, okay? No cost nothing, and, you know, helps us with analytics and algorithm. Those two buggers right there. Stephanie McBrier. Hey, please come to Oregon. Plenty folks from Hawaii. Find us a venue. We'd love to do it. And we're starting to put it together for early next year, right?
I think there's possible Bend, but I figure Portland would be.
Yeah, I was looking at a map the other day, by the way. Reno is within striking distance.
Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't know that.
of you know, when we were in San Francisco and they get plenty of choke. We got to find the clubs. We're working on it. Try Laughlin. Love Laughlin. That's a biking town right there, Kaviko.
Wouldn't it be pronounced Laughlin if we do a comedy show there?
Oh, I bet you someone's done that.
Yeah, probably. Laughlin comedy.
The Laugh In at Laughlin. Ooh, hey, come visit me. Okay, there you go. But
where me stay?
Yeah, put the pune out, cause you know. But we're not gonna share, okay? It's a chicken coop. Is a chicken coop a gaming room?
Well, it's outdoor technically, so.
For fighting chicken, right? That's where he was going.
But the thing too in that video, like I was looking at the games, it didn't look like Vegas casino type games.
I don't know.
I'm so weird, though.
No, by the time the cops and the cameras got in there, all the good stuff was gone.
Oh, okay.
Because those guys have insight. Well, they're going to raid this Friday. Bring out the good table. Put the Pac-Man out there. That's what it looked like.
So
right?
what you talking about, officer? This is Mrs. Pac-Man.
Growing up, my Filipino brothers always had chicken fights. Oh yes, guess that. They were the best roasters. Mexicano, Asian brothers. Yeah. Well, what was the calamungay? The soup they make from the chicken. The one they lose, right? Yeah. Ooh, okay. All right, let's do another editorialized video, and this one is just the weirdest thing ever.
Oh boy.
Oh man. I'm not even gonna set it up because I don't want to blow the punchline. But check this out.
City officials are sharing a safety message with the public. Stay out of the city's storm drain system.
Seems.
What? Where do you think this is going?
Down?
Obvious, but this warning comes after homeowner claims that two strangers just suddenly popped up out of a manhole that happened to be right there on his property. Max Rodriguez with details tonight in a story that's new at 9.
It is not a typical complaint to the city. A homeowner in Kaimoki claims two strangers came out of this storm manhole located on their private property.
What?
Storm drains are not places where people should be hanging out or traversing from one location to the next.
The mayor's deputy communications director says this is a first to hear of this type of incident, but they are taking the residents' concerns very seriously.
We do have an easement to access that storm drain manhole cover. And what the Department of Facility Maintenance did was simply weld that manhole cover shut while we can explore a more permanent solution, a locked sort of access point.
I spoke with the homeowner and he wishes to remain anonymous, but he tells me off camera the incident happened around 8:30 in the morning. He was inside his garage and he started to hear some noises coming from his backyard. Next thing he knows, two individuals, a man and a woman, were emerging from a manhole within his property.
That sounds like a fun date, doesn't it?
That's a Teenage Mutant Ninja date.
Yeah, there you go. Honey, what? You ever been storm drained?
That's the punchline already. You ever been storm drained?
Ooh, you're so edgy. Come on, honey.
They don't call me Leonardo for nothing.
That's right.
He immediately called police, his city council member, and the neighborhood board.
Obviously, it's a public safety issue all around, you know, and you know, be a concern for property owners, but it's also a concern, I think, for safety for individuals who are accessing these.
Kang suspects this will be a topic in next month's neighborhood board agenda. Meanwhile, a statement from Council Chair Tommy Waters calling on the city and Honolulu police to inspect drainage canals in the neighborhood and take necessary enforcement.
When we talk about flash flooding in places like hiking trails, that's one thing, but storm drains are
Honey, go cause one flash flood.
designed to take that water, and so they can be very dangerous places. I want to make sure that we dissuade anybody from ever wanting to go into a storm drain for any reason.
A first-degree trespass and report was filed with HPD. Max Rodriguez, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.
Ooh, I know Mama Sean says the mole people. Ooh. Imagine you hear one noise and you got one of these in your, you know, and boom, a couple of people. Oh, excuse me.
You get great poop on.
You know, bro, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm a big fan of whack-a-mole. Ah, honey, get back down inside the hole. Boom, boom. Hey, Kamaka Brown, how's it? Mahalo for being here. By the way, Kamaka, before I forget, you know, I don't know if you're going to use that microphone on a boom arm or you're going to set it on the table. If you plan it, put it on a boom arm. I may have the adapter. Oh. Avert your ears. Private conversation. Okay. Hey, now gotta call the personal subterranean access cover.
That story should have been different. That story should have been yesterday. 2 people were hit with a bat when they came out of a man's manhole in the backyard of his house.
And the guy said, "Hey, what's up with your haircut, bro?" And the guy who came out there said, "Oh, rat bite." Jose Dynamite, how are you? Sounds like someone who's never hung out in a storm station. But storm station would say, I don't know. Yeah, tunnel people. Oh, how did we avoid tunnel vision?
Oh, tunnel vision.
There's a joke there.
Yeah.
Oh, why you like a storm drain? You know, cause I get tunnel vision. Ooh, well, it's close. That's wow, he's a big spender. That's a date most people have never been on. With a car, they can carpool tunnel. Ooh.
They say, "Hey, what kind of club you taking me to, babe?" Underground.
Underground. No say nothing, okay? Ooh, did they find Master Splinter?
How come this club smell like shishi? That's because that is shishi.
Oh, we're taking you someplace really shishi. Oh. Stephanie McBrayer, have I ever been in a storm drain? Yes. Hangs head in shame in California. Mama showed me where you go and in and out and where to climb out when my brother. Good fun. Really?
That's good. I mean, if you have to escape danger, I guess, to know.
But what else is in there? That's what I'm just.
I couldn't go
rodents.
in there. I couldn't go in there because of roaches. Roaches freak me out. So.
Yeah.
Once I see one, I'm sure there's 30 more on the way.
And I'm sure when you saw that manhole cover, you said, "I can't fit."
Maybe just my head.
Come on, James, come all the way out. Oh, you're gonna have to pop me like a zit. Ooh, I know. Gotta smell kind of pilau. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking, Cindy. You know, faster transportation through the drains. I wonder if that's it.
They're not doing rail anymore. You know, Skyline.
Oh.
They're gonna go underground subway.
Oh, subline.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's only gonna be illegal until the city finds out a way to sell tunnel permits. No more on the pipe. Brother, he's on the pipe. Really? My friend, he's in the pipe. That's a good one, Cap. Oh, okay. Oh, by the way, Captain's a funny. He and I emceed the, the motorcycle rally every year, the big one, the toy parade. One.
Yeah.
until
Toys for Tots.
Yeah, and Toys for Tots until he moved to the Hawai'i island. Ooh, I think storm drains exploration in Cali is a thing. We did it in San Francisco before the line was put into service. Wow.
So urban spelunking. Is that pretty much.
That's the second time in my life I've heard someone say that word.
Urban?
No, yeah. Exactly. How weird.
Rare.
Okay. By the way, Namaste Zen made a funny comment on something I was reading that we posted. And he said, I love when you guys talk about how your mind works. Like urban spelunking. Urban? Oh. What do we call it? A comedic muscle memory.
Yeah.
Okay. Now get traffic jam inside the sewer. Oh, maybe.
Imagine that. Like, you think you're in the sewer and you're like, only get me and my friend, and you come across somebody else walking the opposite way.
Yeah, and you know what you would do, eh? You give him that nod. Oh, excuse me. I can get by.
Yeah. That's the person I'd be afraid of.
Yeah. The guy who says, hey, what you doing here?
I come from the land down under.
Babu spelunking. Oh. Hey Zach, it kind of is. Mama climbed in the tunnel as a teenager, and she showed us. Your mom's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steph.
To actually show you guys.
Yeah, it's just okay. I'm gonna show you something we did. Promise, never do it because good fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Jose has a show this weekend at Blue Note.
At Blue Note, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
showcase.
someone canceled is what I heard.
Well, that was last weekend.
Okay.
Andrew Dice Clay. Somebody else might have canceled this weekend, but I think Jose and Blue Note, they work out a thing where he brings in comics to fill in.
Well, he's always promoting shows, so it's natural that he would have a stable of comics that he could bring in on short notice.
Yeah. And I think he uses Johnny Rock's Hollywood a lot.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
There we go. Well, I guess we'll see some nice pictures of him in his cargo quilt.
Kilt.
Anyway. Okay, how much time we got? Yeah, we're doing okay. Now we're going to go to Chinatown. Okay. Speaking of skebe people, right? There's been a big problem with crime, right? And everyone said, we have all these cameras everywhere, but no work, right?
Oh, right.
Not only were they put in, I think it was 2003, they ran off VHS tapes, and your phone has better resolution, right? But anyway, so that's what this one is about. They've improved the system.
Oh.
Are you ready for that? Okay, let's see.
City officials are sharing a safety message with the public. Stay out of the city's storm drains.
We begin with phase one of the city's upgraded Chinatown surveillance system. It is now online.
It boasts state-of-the-art features like 360-degree coverage, on-screen tracking, and much more.
We interrupt this program to announce that Kamaka Brown will be performing tonight at Anna O'Brien.
Yes.
Right?
In the Mo'ili'ili area.
In the Mo'ili'ili. In fact, I have a piece about the park that's right across the street from there. Okay, again, Kamaka Brown in Anna O'Brien's tonight. 7 o'clock, I'm guessing, right?
Usually he says, Anna O'Brien sometimes, but we'll just say 7.
Yeah.
I don't know why I spoke
And
up.
there will be a roster of comedians, if I know Jose.
Yes.
Here we go.
Its goal is to help police catch criminals in the act and deter crime in Chinatown.
From multicolored LED lights and sirens.
Wow. Your pizza is ready.
To high-definition clarity, night vision, and on-screen tracking.
Wow.
So we can actually use these data to find a particular person.
The new Chinatown camera project is far superior to the
I lost my dog.
previous 26 camera system installed back in 2003 that required officers to record video.
That's all available for anybody who wants to buy it, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah, they're starting the bidding at about, I think, 47 cents.
I can watch my old high school football games on that.
That's right. That was our Netflix.
VHS tapes.
Definitely 100% better. So old system was analog system using the coax cables. This is a digital wireless, and also the camera has 360-degree coverage, and also we have a PTZ capability, which is pen tilt zoom capability, so we can actually zoom it into the particular person or license plate number.
That's not a person, that's a garbage can. And
no, that's Oscar the Grouch.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Sorry, Oscar. Never know.
Sung says phase 1 of the project is complete, including 7 cameras installed at locations notorious for criminal activity.
The city has high hopes that this new high-tech system will curb crime. In all, 52 cameras are to be installed.
Lurking.
Ooh, look at that.
Lurking, huh?
Good shot. Everybody goes, we call this the cleavage cam.
That line, they put that line on her, or did she?
Yeah.
Is there a line on her?
Well, that's where you edit it if you want to put it on Instagram.
At every intersection throughout Chinatown.
According to Sung, they're still training and testing the system, but he says the cameras record 24/7 and footage will be saved for a minimum of 30 days. The cameras will be monitored round the clock by HPD. Once they are fully operational, Sung says they plan to invite community volunteers to help with monitoring.
So that's going to work out.
Volunteers?
Yeah, volunteers. I see one suspicious. No, it's your brother. You just trying to make trouble.
Definitely it's going to help us with the identification, and also video evidence definitely help the officers and community convicting these criminals out there.
And if they see something happening, they can dispatch officers and use the system to try to stop it until they get there.
Activate the lights and activate the siren in case of emergency.
Oh, so if someone's near one of those things and then they go, hey, bro, we call me, hey, right? Maybe that's
deter and draw attention to that area.
Correct.
Residents say the new camera system does make them feel safer.
I feel like the CC camera would protect me by watching that the guy doesn't come behind me and hit me in the head.
Because turning around once in a while and making sure nobody following me is too much trouble.
Well, it's very difficult when you're walking and staring at your phone, Andy.
Ah, that's it.
Yeah, and then the aspect ratio that you love.
Yeah, there you go. If you can tell, because if the guy holding them like this, you know as TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay. This way, YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah.
So I can't be more pleased. So thank you.
Sung says they hope to upgrade the software to help with detection soon.
For example, there's a large crowd, and then that particular camera angle is going to pop up into the bigger monitor, so we can track it a little bit better.
So basically, it's kind of like a smart camera that can, or a smart computer that can pick out things that say, hey, you should be paying attention to this. This looks fishy.
Correct.
According to Sung, the only issue they've faced with the system so far is connectivity. He says because the cameras are wireless, they take a lot of bandwidth, experiencing static and delays with video coming in.
According to Sung, phase 2 of the project will begin soon, followed by phase 3. The whole project should be completed by 2024 and cost about $980,000.
Wow.
So when the police or the mayor doing something wrong in front of in the camera, they go, oh, we got static issues all of a sudden. And
suddenly.
Streaming issues. We
There
apologize.
I know. Leilani, are these the words to a song? I always feel like someone's watching me.
Yeah, I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. And the other thing, though, like, is watching that news piece, and the person that put the program together was Sung, an Asian guy. Why couldn't it be one Samoan guy? How come never had one Samoan Polynesian
Don
guy?
Famuina.
Yeah, and you go, oh yeah, I connect, because nobody gonna believe this. I go, bro, you never put them together.
It wasn't you. Come on.
You was the one that installed the VHS.
Yeah, I never see you on the Atari group in the 1985s. Oh, this is true. I hope no one used their microwave oven because the static image. Oh my God! You should do a show on the sidewalks in China, ladies and gentlemen. Pause. at the same time. Hello, no, nowadays instead of ladies and gentlemen, hello, ladies and or gentlemen.
And whichever pronoun you feel like today.
Fatu, head of security.
Boom, that's what I mean.
There we go, right there.
See?
Whoo, I false cracked the like button.
Hey.
Thank you, Illuminati.
Appreciate
it. Yeah, Captain. Folks. Yeah, he's finishing his sentence.
Ah.
Because I think that's important,
That's the dramatic pause.
That is.
Yeah.
That is. And, did you know? Now you do.
Boom! Ooh, the weight that was on my shoulders waiting for it.
I was channeling Kamakapili. Did you hear me?
I felt it. Your eyebrows grew, and it was like...
Unfortunately, they didn't darken. But other than that, kahuku, where the boys are men and the women are too.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be the one to tell them.
Oh, man, I know.
You go tell them.
I got a big... Early in my career one time, I used to talk a lot about Waianae, and I used to talk about the big mahus, And I said, I wish I had the guts to just go up to one of these big mahus and say, bro, if you want ugly man, you going to make one hideous woman. But get some.
Well,
they don't care.
Before I got into comedy, I was a DJ. So we did a party graduation party, and they had a gender bender fashion show, which was transgender or transvestite men dressed as women modeling.
Oh.
And then me and
was it a drag show or were these
a drag show? Yeah.
Okay, were these actually,
I don't know who had surgery or not, but yeah, you're right. It's a drag show. So me and the other DJ were looking. It's like, some of them, it could at least, at least fool us. And then one came out and was like, whoa. And I was like, wow, if I was drinking, and my friend next to me goes, the DJ goes, no need be drinking.
No, you know what? They have those lady boys in where was it?
Thailand?
Thailand. They have that lady boy. And when you ask them, are you, transgendered? Are you trying to be a woman? No, we are lady boy.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. Good looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, who was it? No, I don't want to get into esoteric comedy thing. One guy goes, there was a comic one time, and he was saying, man, I'm not gay, but sometimes, I'm looking at Sting. I'm thinking, well, that bit you do about getting pulled out of the water by that,
Oh, yeah, the tour guy. Yeah,
that's something. Yeah. Oh, you got to watch that one. Okay. Did you know that Bruce Lee had a twin brother named Mu?
Oh, that's a Samoan joke there.
What?
So Mu Li or Muli in Samoan means butt.
Oh, really?
It technically means like the back or the rear.
Oh.
So
So you wouldn't want to back into him.
Yeah. So Ron, that was a good one. I never heard that one before. Seriously, never heard that one before.
Well, Ron. Well, and how many people got it?
Yeah.
So that you get brave points for telling it. Okay, now we're going to. Oh, what do I have? I forgot what the last one is. Wait, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I forget what the last one is. We're just gonna fly blind. I forgot to list it. Okay, here we go. I wonder what it is.
A ball field in the middle of the city will be off limits all next month.
Our Ben Gutierrez shows us why young athletes and others.
Okay, this is the area where Anna O'Brien's is, where Kamaka will be performing.
Tonight.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. This is, that field, right?
Yeah, that softball, baseball field.
Yeah, guess what? They're going to improve them.
We'll have to move.
Mo'ili'ili Neighborhood Park is one of the city's busiest, but when you look at its 3 acres, you can definitely tell it's overdue for a refresh. On this late afternoon, the girls are practicing softball on a field that has seen some better days.
I really like it. Aside from the mud pit over here that you're standing in front of.
The mud pit is an area where water appears to have been leaking from an underground pipe. As for the rest,
if you take a look at the condition of the fields, they're pretty dry.
The city...
see, he misunderstood that, right? Because, when they asked some teenage over there, so what you think of this park? Oh, dry. So then he goes, oh, that's a good thing, thank you.
Parks and Recreation Department says it's going to fix that and more.
improving the irrigation that's there, aerating the field, making it a lot nicer conditions for people to come and do permitted activities like youth baseball.
The park's comfort station had also become a hangout for the homeless for several years. The city has been doing enforcement actions twice a month, but the restrooms still need a lot of work.
There's quite a bit of graffiti on the inside of the bathroom, so we're going to take care of that.
Art. Art.
Oh, yeah, look, that's art, yeah.
Replace any of the fixtures that are broken inside as well.
All that is going to take almost all of next month, with the park closed from October 2nd through the 31st, which means these girls will have to find another place to practice their hitting, pitching, and fielding.
It's great that the sports are growing, but there's not that many parks left for us to practice.
Anyway,
it might affect us for a little while as our season runs into next month, so we'll probably be looking for another place to practice in town, which is harder and harder to find because of football and stuff like that going on now.
But the city hopes the improvements will field some benefits in the long run.
We're really hoping, again, if you build it, they will come. Where if we improve the facilities, we'll get more regular park users and more permitted users back at that location.
If everything's clean, and it'll attract a lot of people.
In Mo'ili'ili, Ben Gutierrez, Hawai'i News.
Oh, Ben, yeah.
Yeah.
Finding a field has got to be difficult.
Yeah, and then a lot of it is permits too, because that's how you end up being able to use the field.
Oh, you have to have insurance.
Well, I don't know about insurance, but I know you got to get permit from the state or the city. I think the city is the.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Stephanie says muli is the same as okole. Oh, okay.
Well, actually, I think that's more derogatory or more
scatological.
Yeah, the Hawaiian one. The Samoan one technically means like either bottom or rear, like in the back.
Okole, but okole is an actual physical part of the human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas we're saying like in the back or rear.
Okay.
So,
I get it.
Yeah. Interesting.
Okay.
And which could be seen at some of these bathrooms.
Aloha Friday to you.
Yay, Aloha Friday.
Yeah, that's right. We made it through another week. Woohoo! Yeah, and just so you know what kind of commitment James has to this show, he rolled in here, I'm not exaggerating, 30 seconds before we started because of traffic.
Yes, I forgot about Friday traffic is earlier than normal traffic, so they caught me, but next week I'll be up on them.
You'll be up on them. Yeah. Ooh. Open space, very important for mental health. Not only that, sports and youth. People talk about, all these drug problems, and you look at those guys in the bathroom with the graffiti. That's because they're not involved in the application of creativity.
Yeah.
Whether it be arts or sports or something that makes them feel good about themselves.
Oh, speaking of arts, I was watching a volleyball game earlier today on TV, and they panned through the band. It made me think of you because you were in the band.
Oh, every year since it was available.
And then one thing I was thinking was like, oh, you probably, definitely haven't seen. So today, the band, they have an attachment, like I said, on the saxophone that holds the music sheet, right? And then their cell phones were all on it.
Oh, that's interesting.
I was like, whoa, I never thought about this. So they all had their cell phone, like whether it's a clarinet or whatever.
Yeah.
They had the attachment and it was their cell phones. And I was like, whoa, technology.
Oh, man. Yeah, because, and it could scroll, and, people do that when they're singing songs on stage now. That they used to have a music sheet. Now they have an iPad.
Yeah, like the mic stand, and then there's
yeah. Well, I do that right here with my phone. By the way, this shot is my cell phone on a stand over here. People go, wow, where'd you get that shot? That's my phone. I was joking about your phone has better resolution. Guess what? Your phone has better resolution than many cameras nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. The big roach clip, James. Scotty's always on the edge of getting us banned on Facebook. Tap the salsa and like button, Antilytics and Uncle Algorithm. Who would love for you to do it? Yes, please. Yeah, the Buck Rogers Commander View. Yes, and someone says, well, how the heck do you manage all this? It didn't happen overnight. I added one thing and then another thing and another thing. And when you do it that way, then it's,
Hey, this is year 4.
Wow. Yeah, that's exactly right. Sorry, I stay cheating. Ice cream on Friday, had leftovers from Wednesday. Never like 'em spoil.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Sasaki. There's never a wrong day or time to eat ice cream.
Never.
Never.
No.
I had milkshake yesterday. I feel no guilt at all.
Do you know the Makaha Sons? Please give me a brief history. Well, Makaha Sons was, the people you see today, but also with Skippy, which was, Kamakawiwa Ole, and his brother, Israel, and his older brother, Skippy. They were the Makaha Sons, and they actually lived on Ni'ihau. They moved to the Waianae area, right? And that's where I met them. We went to school together. I would go to their house and eat and stuff. That's another story. But anyway, and they would they would sit around and, play music and eat. And you would think that big guys like that would just be grinding, right? No, they had like almost poo-poos, plenty, and they ate for hours and play music and nibble small kind and thing. And then some said, hey, you guys sound good, right? So and then they put the band together, and then Skippy passed away, right? And Israel and Moon basically took, and Jerome, right? That was the crux of it. And then Israel went off on his own, and then the Makaha Sons that you know now are the people that are left over. And again, don't quote me, I might be wrong, I'm not a historian, but I just knew them, and nice people. Is one time, he says, hey Andy, I got this fundraiser, will you do the fundraiser for me, and then I'll owe you one. When you want to do a fundraiser, I'll do yours.
Wow.
And I went, and I did his, and then like 5 years later, I called him. Hey, bro, he goes, no, I never forget where you like me be. And boom, he was there.
Nice.
Yeah. We raised money for the overprivileged kids of Punahou. We taught them how to fight and spray paint in bathrooms.
That would make a more well-rounded
yeah.
brat.
Right. I talk about the comic thing is I need a punchline. I can't just say this. That would make it a statement. Okay. We didn't play any music. Did anyone want to hear anything? Because great talk story. Mahalo for sharing. Oh, well, thank you, Lady Misty.
Yeah, I did not know that about the history. I know the first time I heard it, Makaha Sons of Ni'ihau, was my roommate in college, who's from Kamehameha School, played it, and I was like, wow, that sounds really nice. Like influent Hawaiian, and it's just beautiful music. So.
And and they again lived on Ni'ihau, where Hawaiian is the first language. And it's so funny because this is so Skippy in Israel. What if we call ourselves the Makaha Sons of Ni'ihau? That's like you and I calling ourselves the Ever Boys from Kalihi.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
So I could never understand it. I was thinking, wait, they're from Makaha or from Ni'ihau? Or
The family was originally from Ni'ihau, and then since they lived in Makaha, that's where they lived.
Yeah. So you're the Mililani comedian from Waianae.
Of Waianae. Yeah. I went. I'll give you the short version. I went over there to eat one time. Hey, come on, eat, right? So we sat down. So I'm sitting there and we're talking like that. And the mother brings a big bowl of rice, puts it in the middle, okay, and then a big bowl of lomi salmon and poi and all kinds. She puts it like that. So I go, where do I get a plate? Because I want to, serve myself. She goes, no, that's for you. What? And she'd get that much for everybody in front, but you did that again. On this giant table, they had hot plates plugged in with extension cords and stuff, so they could put food there and it would stay hot while they play music and eat small kind.
Kanikapila.
To the max. Whew. Good night, falling asleep. Okay, June. You're lucky you fall asleep. A lot of guys, they get hard time. Ooh, overprivileged kids up Punahou. Yeah, well, one of them became president, you know. But people don't realize Barack Obama, when he went to Punahou, he was scratching. His grandparents, he was on a scholarship. A lot of times he couldn't afford all the fancy stuff. I know. Ooh.
That's why I trip out too, because I always think, hey, that we have a president or had a president that actually knows what Samoans are.
Yeah, and look at this here. Stephanie says, I never met anyone who went to Punahou who could talk Pidgin. If I could ask Barack Obama one question, it would, what? You can talk Pidgin or what? No, because that's a private school, right? So they didn't speak Pidgin, they spoke Dove.
Ah.
It's yeah.
It was more, it was more graceful.
It was more graceful.
Yeah. Plus, that was townies. It was townies. It wasn't country. Country was different.
Yeah. A small kind time I played ukulele with them.
Wow.
Small kid time. Oh yeah. They could play too, but it was the authenticity to their voice.
Yeah.
Iam Tongi has the same groove.
It's very sincere.
Yeah.
Shock
says, Punahou had rich kids and scholarship kids. My spouse was a mill brat on the scholarship there, and he speaks Pidgin. Yeah, a lot of people who went there spoke.
But this, it's not like, there is Pidgin, but it's not like Pidgin.
Well, I can't even speak. You're talking about what? You know,
I'm talking about country.
Waihole Valley.
Yeah.
No.
So the townie is a little bit different. They speak Pidgin.
You know, my wife, right? There were 3 boys and 3 girls. All the boys went to Punahou and all the girls went to public school. Real Japanese action, right? Why a girl need education? Well, it wasn't that. It was just what they could afford.
Right.
You know? But interesting. And one of her brothers, he's a monk. Brother, kind of real. Why?
See, that's country. The monk is country. So that's what I mean about the difference between Pidgin and then like you go, oh wow, you like scrap. Wow, I'm gonna lick them. The monk gonna say, wow, I'm gonna stretch them, bro. It's different. It's a little bit different.
When you like scrap, I'm going to lick them. I don't lick my scraps. I throw them in the garbage.
Or I feed them to Fido.
Yeah. Sam Lungi, kind of the same sound. Yeah, Sam Lungi, yeah. Okay, Pidgin life. Oh, hey, we're at the top of the hour. We made it. Okay, so there you go, gang.
Have a great weekend.
Yeah.
Aloha Friday.
Another week under our belt. Please subscribe and do all that kind if you like. And again, what's the temperature, by the way? Yesterday, some people that were on Kick were asking us what the temperature was.
The temperature as in
air temperature, what the weather is or whatever. I forgot to do that. If anyone's watching on Kick, I apologize.
Well, here in Mililani, currently, it's 80 degrees.
80 degrees. Yeah. Ooh, I better find my jacket.
I was actually supposed to go and coach football today, but the game is early. Hawai'i High School is playing against Moanalua, but I won't be able to get there in time. So taking my mom to see University of Hawaii women's volleyball.
Oh, that's great. Is your daughter?
Yep, she'll be there.
She'll be
I
there.
don't know if she'll play because they might redshirt her, but we'll see.
What does that mean? Red shirt.
So like you have 4 years to play.
Yeah.
But then if they use a redshirt year, it means you don't play, and then you don't use any of your eligibility.
Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, because you can only pay for 4 years.
Yeah.
I get it. So, I thought it was a penalty.
No, it's not a penalty, but you can also use it like if she got injured or something, the medical red shirt. But she might play. She might not. That's why I'm wearing my green shirt. Wearing University of Hawaii colors.
There we go.
As well as high school colors.
Okay, we'd just like to remind you that Jose Dynamite is promoting a show at Anna O'Brien's tonight featuring Kamaka Brown. Please check it out over there and be careful of the mud hole in the park next to it. They have not fixed it yet. And mahalo for being here, everybody. A special thanks to our moderationist. Nani Aloha was not here. She went to a jazz festival in Monterey, if I'm not mistaken. But C. Honda and Ware and the crinkly paper hat wearing Devin, I think. So thanks to everybody who helped us out. Appreciate it. Okay, gang, we're going to poke the button. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1.